All right, I got some extra cash. Let's head to the thrift store and see if we can make a profit today. I'm honestly surprised I am not sponsored by Toyota yet, but hey, I'm not complaining because I love this truck. This is the one, folks. This is where I get all the deals. We got a lot of good stuff today. $8 is actually crazy. 3 pieces. They're really unique. Except for the mortar. We'll have to replace the mortar.
Yeah.
Not bad. For 10 bucks.
Oh no, that was good.
I know, I seen it. Here's everything we got today for a total of 18 bucks. Not bad. We brought her home. Now all we have to do is what we always do. Unload it off of the old Tundra. I really hope this thing works. Last one. The 2 nightstands are actually in very good condition. Not much wrong. Even the grout looks pretty good. I think just got to clean them up, and we're going to sand that down and try and make it not so orange. As you can see, the other nightstand looks really good as well. I mean, really just scratches. Like, we'll get all this finish off and we'll try and make it like an early American color. But then you hop over here, and this guy is coming apart. So I think if we glue it, and then we'll use our clamps together, and then when we get all that done, we'll put more mortar in here. Moment of truth, we just gotta plug it in. Maybe. Ooh, she turned on. It is hot in there. It was sitting out in the sun, so we'll come back in a while and see how she looks. Okay, we gotta change into our suit. First, we stretch. I can still touch my toes. Here we go. Oh, that kind of hurt, but it was worth it. These things are going to be absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen anything like this in my life. First thing we're going to do is work on this guy because it needs the most work. I'm gonna pop out all this grout. I mean, it's loose, so we'll pop all this off, and then we will try and glue this back together because we need to do that before we sand and stain. I'm just gonna use this little flathead here and pop out all the loose grout. We're just gonna keep whatever's existing there because I'm going to pull this together, and I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot more sturdy. And if I don't have to replace all of it, I don't want to, because I don't want to start cracking tile, because the tile is in like perfect condition. So we got that all out now. This side definitely looks like it's together. This is the side, if you can see here. It started to pull apart right here. All right, can you see that? That right there is apart. You can actually see the things, the dowels on the inside. So I'm gonna blow this out with my air compressor and then try and sand it and glue it. I can't believe I almost forgot it, but always wear protection. All right, so I got my supplies. I'm gonna try and blow out all the dust first. If you guys don't have one of these, they're extremely cheap on Amazon. Then I'm gonna take this sandpaper and try and just get in there and work out everything. Now, I'm not a woodworker, so if I'm doing something wrong, you let me know, but I don't think I'm doing it wrong, but there might be a better way. All right, let's blow it out. We're gonna get our super duper wood glue. I'm just gonna try and put it on top and in the sides, let it go down in there, and then tighten it up. So let's see. These things are notorious for just not working right.
And glue, please.
All right, I got a lot of glue in there, so I'm gonna try and squeeze this shut before it all drains out. Let's go. Come on, placement is key. Oh yeah. That got this one perfect. I still got to get the top one. I don't know why that didn't move at all. That's kind of concerning. There we go. I'm hoping with the pressure, I can tap this and it'll go. Oh, come on, baby. Gonna leave it there. Yeah, that definitely brought it back together, so that's perfect. I'm going to actually clean this off with some denatured alcohol. All right, while the big coffee table is drying, we are going to try and put some acetone in this jar. We have this scrubber. We're going to try and scrub all this finish off as much as possible so we can then sand it. First, always wear protection. Okay, as you can see, I've been scrubbing for like 30 minutes. I am sweating. It's taking forever, but it's coming off really good. And I kind of like how it's looking, so like there's obviously a few spots where I need to do more in, but I think if I do this and then I sand it real lightly, I'll be ready to stain. If you guys hear anything in the video today, it's because I'm getting a new roof. So the acetone did a good job. You can hear my roofers, can't you? But I'm gonna try and do stripper on this one first, see if it will save me time, then hit it with acetone, then sand it. So we'll see how it works. See, we'll do it in one spot first. We'll do this tiny spot. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Oh yeah, look at that. See, you wanna make sure that you don't let it dry too long or it'll just be dry. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna do this and then acetone because that took like 0 time. Oh, didn't even move. Yep, we love wood glue. Perfect. So let's start sanding. All right, we're back from Florida. We were working on the house. Content for that will be coming out soon. Back to this, we were acetoning it, stripping it, and then sanding it. I think what I found best was acetone a little bit. Get the grease and the grime off first, and then sand it. Most of this clear coat is already off, which stripper usually works best for. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna acetone and sand it until it looks real good. I'm gonna skip that process because y'all already seen me do most of it. So let's get to the end. Looking pretty good. I sanded it with 80 grit, 120 grit, 330, and then finish it with 400. Now we're gonna scrub the tile and then get ready to stain. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do this on all of these and then I'm gonna wipe all the wood down with a damp towel. All right, I'm going to stain it with this Early American. I don't want it to pull that orange out, so I think this will do that. It will keep it more of a brown tone color. What you want to do when doing this is just kind of go with the grain and make sure you don't have a lot of excess that's going to get sticky. So let's get started. So here's the first coat. I think it's turning out pretty good so far. Just got to do those two over there. Well, my phone died, but I got it all stained. I did one coat and I actually really love the color of what it is. I think once I put a clear coat on there, it's gonna really pop. But first, we gotta fix the grout. So let's do that. I picked this up. I figured it would be really easy to get in these slots and match it. I just got natural gray. I think that's what it is. Oh, it's a perfect match. All right, so if you ever do this, tape the wood side. It comes off of the tile pretty easy, but it pretty much ruined the wood as I had to redo it. Boom. It looks so good in my opinion. Once it dries, it will look like nothing ever happened. Last step, we just gotta spray this on. I'm gonna spray it on the tile and the wood. It says as long as you have a clean surface, it will adhere. All right, we're gonna spray on the water-based polyurethane. I'm gonna try and coat it all with this gun. I've never done that before, so hopefully it works out well. I'm not gonna put anything down because next week, or hopefully this week, I'm painting the garage floor because I am selling the house. So let's get the spraying. Real quick before I show you the end product, everyone's always asking me, where do you sell your stuff and do you even sell it? You never say you sell it. So I'll give you 3 things that I've sold recently. I sold the skee ball machine for $350. I might have had $200 max in that one. The table with the cow print bar stools, I had $80 in it. I sold it for $200. The dresser that I recently did, I had $50 in it, maybe, because I only had to do paint. And I sold it for $150. Those are just a few things. I actually give away some things and I sell things for cheap sometimes because I do a lot of videos. I could hold on to them and get a lot more, but I choose to just push them out because I want to keep making content because I don't have a lot of space in here, but I do make some pretty good money doing this and you should definitely try it if you haven't. Anyways, I'm going to show you my tools next that I use today because everyone's always asking these questions. I'm going to start doing the recommendations in these long form videos because it's just easier. So if you have any questions or want me to do something in the next video, let me know. Anyways, to the tools. Here are all of the tools that I used in today's project. Don't mind the dirty floor. We will be painting that in a couple of days. Here's all you really need right in this section. Some screwdrivers, a sander, some protection, stain obviously, and a rag. I actually used the rag on this project to stain it. Yes, it helps to have all these tools. Whenever I started, this is all I had. I do it every day, so I invested in it. With that being said, anyone can do this, so get out there and make some money. And here's the before in the store, honestly in pretty bad shape. And here's the after, folks. I absolutely love how these turned out. They're just so unique. I've never seen anything like them, and I absolutely love them. I think the color turned out great. The tile looks good with the clear coat on it. And the coffee table came back to life. How much do you think I can sell them for? I'm gonna post them for probably $250, $300. As always, I appreciate you watching, and don't forget, don't be wasteful.